It is the end of another week of school. Friday, it's like 5:40. My student teacher just left and we were just kind of discussing because she was subbing for the other pre-AP chemistry teacher because she had to leave in the afternoon. And so we were just talking about her experience there, but then also her experience this week and then prepping for next week because my students are gonna do a lab. This week actually was pretty weird because there was no school. First of all, last Friday, we are campus, a district of innovation, and so our students had off. We did not have off, we worked. And then this past Monday, there was no school. And so I only saw my A day once, and that was on Wednesday, and I saw B day Tuesday, Thursday, and today. So my B day classes are ahead by a day, but then had I did something a little bit different, they would have been ahead by 2 days. So what I did today was I used it as a catch-up day. We did a lab on Thursday, moles in my signature, where they get a piece of chalk. They weigh it, they go outside, write their name, come back, weigh it again, and then determine the amount of the grams of chalk used and convert to moles. And so I did a whole like inquiry style where like they have to write their own procedure and do that. And then we did some practice, but then today we did percent of sugar and bubble gum. So they got a piece of bubble gum, they weighed the gum, they chewed it for however long it took until the sugar, they couldn't taste it, weighed it again, and then they calculated the percent, and they did some problems. Then the other half of the class was like catch-up day. So anything that they did not do, that's a required assignment, because this semester, and I still haven't talked about my retest policy, but in short, they have to complete required assignments, do test corrections if they want to retest. None of this coming up, I'm like, can I retest? And they didn't do any of the notes, any of like the practice in class. I don't give homework, anything that they don't finish in class, then they have to finish outside of class. And so if they don't finish it, then they can retest, even if it's another 6 weeks grading period, but they need to show me that they completed the required assignments. So students, they were doing different things. Some students hadn't finished the first set of notes videos, and so they were doing that. Some students wanted extra practice. Some students were doing other problems. It really just depended on what they were doing. And so 7th period was pretty great. My 8th period, they had their test, the Cambridge program, so it's a dual credit class. And they all did particularly well on that test. And yeah, so it's been a really weird week. My student teacher, she started stoichiometry with 6th period, and so she's technically a day ahead because I decided that I wasn't going to cover stoichiometry. I was going to give my B day, my 7th period class, a catch-up day. 3rd period on Monday, she's also going to be doing the same lesson that she did today, stoichiometry. I shot some videos this morning over stoichiometry, and I'm going to upload them to the Canvas site so students, if they need a little bit of help. I'm also deliberately, and I maybe should have done this maybe more in the beginning of the school year, just problem solving and just good study strategies and implementing them. So one of the things that I've been doing is using different colors, and I guess I could show you right now. So here's like the stoichiometry thing that I showed in my video. When I do dimensional analysis using different colors, so they can see that they cancel out, the units cancel out, and you're left with the unit that you want. And so I did a lot of that with the practice videos, but then I done a lot of it just with in-class practice. And then today, when they were doing another sort of like, they wanted extra practice on molecular formula, I told them, hey, take out some colored pencils, and I want you to do what I'm doing, and I want you to do this on every single problem, and I want you to write out the steps, so that way it's repetition. Not only are you doing the problem, but you're studying at the same time, because it's gonna stick with you every time that you do it. I'm gonna grab my stuff because it's almost 6 o'clock and it's Friday. I stayed after school because we're supposed to we're normally on B days, I offer tutoring, but nobody showed up, and then my student teacher and we ended up talking until she just left a few moments ago. So I'm gonna grab my stuff and I'm gonna head out. Do me a favor, if there was anything about this video that you liked, then make sure to hit that like button, comment down below, and or share the video. If you haven't already done so, make sure to subscribe so that way you can bond with James. As always, thanks for watching.